Being a highly powerful sampler, Kontakt allows for limitless creativity. This can best be explored by building your own custom instruments using a single sample. First, we must locate our samples. If we toggle over to the Files tab in the browser, we can then browse through all of our system's folders. Follow me. I will click Workspace, Macintosh HD, scroll down to Users, Shared. This shared folder is where all of my native instruments libraries are located. Now let's choose one, say, Kontakt Factory Library. We can highlight this, then work within the container pane of the browser for workflow's sake. We can choose between our Instruments folder or our Samples folder. Let's double-click on our Samples folder. Let's then double-click Band, and we find 3 folders to choose from. Why don't we choose a horn sample? Baritone sax it is. Now when we double-click on this instrument, we find all of the samples that are included when the baritone sax instrument is loaded in full. Let's choose one sample and audition it by clicking this button in the lower right-hand side of the browser. Let's click Auto so that when we highlight a sample, it automatically plays it. Now let's drag and drop the sample into our multi-rack. This automatically creates an instrument with the sample mapped across all the keys of our keyboard. We can now play all the notes on our keyboard based on this one sample. A side note: since our sample had an A-sharp root key, C3 plays an A-sharp when Kontakt maps it out. If we experiment with this sample, we can see that as we get lower in the range, the sound becomes morphed. This is just the beginning into our foray into sampling. Before we end this video, let's quickly build one more instrument. I really enjoy drum loops, so let's find a loop from our World folder. We'll choose a djembe loop and see that our root sample is mapped to C3. But as we go higher on the keyboard, the sound becomes much glitchier. We can then alter this by altering the tuning of the instrument. Now our djembe loop sounds more electronic. Again, we're just scratching the surface of this program. Stay tuned for more.